Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Legacy of the Rimlen. We took a week break, my fault, for a completely banal reason. I didn't get any sleep that day, so I wasn't capable of running a session. That's the long and the short of it. Anyway, we're back, and before we get into what happened last time and what's going to happen this time, let's have the players introduce themselves and the characters. The dice have determined that we're going in a very slightly atypical order, I guess, meaning that Izvir ought to introduce themselves first, and their character, Izvir, you're on deck.
Yeah, I am Izvir, and I'm playing as Miroslav, who just managed with the help of the others to sell the wooden bride to the dragon.
Yep.
As a princess.
Quite so. Good job on that. Thank you very, very much, Izvir. Then, according to the dice, we would have Dely. Dely, could you please go ahead and introduce yourself and your character?
Of course. Hello, everyone. I'm Dely. Usually, as usual, I'm playing as Muninn, the traveling scholar from Brighthand, turned Oracle of Akesius. Last time they managed to shish kebab a shapeshifter, say that fast 3 times, and offer it to a dragon as a tasty meal. So that was their success, I think, last time.
Well done. Thank you very, very much, Dely. Then, according to the dice, of course, we would have Show&Tell. Show&Tell, could you please go ahead and introduce yourself and your character?
Yes, hi, I'm Show&Tell. I'll be playing as Anghel. Sorry. A mute peasant boy who just completed his quests for one of his fairy quests. Yay!
Well, it's like 99% complete.
Yeah, sort of. On the way there, on the way.
Yeah, most of the way there, yeah. Yeah. Thank you very, very much, Show&Tell. So, indeed, last time the group, I don't want to say drove the dragon away from the village, because that implies forcing the dragon away, persuaded the dragon to leave, I guess, by, as mentioned by, I think it was Izvir, they presented the dragon with an Anghel-made statue of a princess that was typically immaculate and lovely and whatever other positive trait you want to give it, as is typical of Anghel's stunt work, I guess. Otherwise, the first part of last session was a lot of planning, the highlights of which was Akesius telling Muninn that he can't promise that he will protect Muninn, and the group decided that Miroslav and Muninn would carry the statue inside and Anghel would remain outside, partly because the sight of the dragon might cause Anghel to lose his temper. Anyway, they carried the statue inside the room where the dragon was at, sitting with the shapeshifter, but they also saw 2 other figures there. Well, figures is maybe not the best term to use it, but anyway, they saw a corpse, a shambling walking corpse that they eventually realized is the goddess Apotropia possessing a corpse, and a patch of darkness which they also realize is the goddess Nyctelios. The dragon was, all things considered, impressed by the princess, and they managed to convince the dragon that this princess is suffering under a curse, hence why she's made of wood. Apotropia doubted this and tried to interrogate Muninn and Miroslav as to, hey, who made this statue, because Apotropia would like to take that person on as her apprentice, but Muninn and Miroslav kept mum and managed to convince them that whoever carved it was unimportant. Otherwise, the dragon was also convinced by Muninn and Miroslav to take the bride to the tallest peak on the tallest mountain, which coincidentally is the dragon's lair. Though a bit of a concerning factor was that Nyctelios was trying to convince the dragon to take his bride somewhere else. She failed in an attempt, but still worth noting, I suppose. And I guess one other minor detail. Apotropia mentioned that she found something interesting, and hence that's why she was there on the scene. Otherwise, the dragon wanted to have a snack before leaving, and it was going to be one of the people in this room. And so the group, well, most of the group, scuffled with the shapeshifter, at first verbally and then physically, which ended, as Deli mentioned, with a Muninn shish kebabbing the shapeshifter while keeping it alive for maximum suffering because the dragon's a dick like that. And yeah, he presented the dragon with the snack. The dragon took it quite happy with the situation, and just suddenly turned back into his big freaking dragon form that's this bigger than an entire village, and took flight, which obviously collapsed the manor that the group was in. And we sort of resume at that point pretty much, as the group mostly managed to escape the manor. I use the word escape loosely, but at the very least escape harm, let's say. In that, Muninn was quick enough to escape the manor, though they didn't escape untraumatized, I guess. Miroslav was just barely not quick enough, as in Miroslav's leg is trapped under some rubble and the ankle is twisted, while Anghel just withstood the manor collapsing on top of him and also protected always firstly and presumably his fairy in the process. So, as I go to turn on the background music, I guess I'll use this theme for the moment. We resume at that point, as well. We'll go. I guess I'll ask you the usual warm-up questions. A question of how are you all feeling. So, to once again briefly describe the situation that each and every one of you is in. Muninn, you're just out of the manor, just barely, unscathed, but I assume frightened. Miroslav, your ankle is trapped under some rubble. You're not in a good way. Anghel, you just withstood the house collapsing on you, and you're impressive in your resilience, I suppose. But other than the three of you, the collapsing house plus the dragon and all that caused the servants inside to die, and I believe I mentioned 11 villagers to die. But fortunately, whoever is paying attention can see the signs of ensorcelment breaking from their gazes. So again, usual sort of warm-up. How are you feeling? What's going on through every one of you's minds and all of that?
I'm very nervous. Very... So Muninn, I mean, very... how do I put it? I mean, we go through moments where... We go through life-threatening situations all the time. I feel... Or at the very least in the past 2 weeks, I think, in the in-game time.
10 days.
Yeah. Oh, 10... No. So it's a lot to go through in 10 days, but specifically this dragon was, or is still, a massive threat. So the fact that we've got to deal with him again, like, you know, we're delaying the inevitable, is kind of nerve-wracking.
Well, I mean, Muninn and Miroslav are under no obligation to do so. Angel's destiny will guide him towards the dragon, but I guess he can ignore it if he decides to forsake the path of Prince Charming and accept the consequences of that.
Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Either way, I think as long as we're in a safe spot, a relatively safe spot, in terms of what Muninn would do you think it would be fair to...
Let's skip the do for the moment, because the people might react to the house collapsing. And let's stick to feel for the moment, at least.
Yeah.
Feel and think, of course.
Yeah, so that's how they feel. As far as think, I think they're actually glad that we don't have to deal with the dragon right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's just in the future we'll have to. Well, again, if we do.
Right. Makes sense to me. Who would like to go next between Miroslav and Anghel?
Anghel is, I guess he's just standing there.
Holding always thirsty in his arms heroically. Well, maybe not intentionally heroically, but it certainly looks that way.
Okay. Well, he feels heroic. No, I don't know. I don't think so. I think he feels ouch. Mostly.
And I will mention, Anghel, there's a nagging thought that keeps pestering you that you forsook your duty to face the dragon. And
Yeah, well.
and your Prince Charming meter will suffer for that. You're now at a +3.
Sadly.
So instead of a +2 bonus with like nice or innocent people and convincing them, you now get only a +1 bonus.
That's so sad. I don't know if I ever used this, but no, I did use it
You did.
at some
you
point.
did.
Fair warning that it may drop further depending on how the finale of this fairy quest is handled.
Okay.
Which I guess is kind of in the hands of Muninn, but we'll deal with that when we deal with that.
Miroslav
boy.
is kind of in this like when you had something that you were very nervous about finally be over, so you still have like a bit of that adrenaline, but also very the English word does not come to my mind. Grateful
Relief?
it's over
Yeah.
feeling. And so, and that mixed with like pain from the foot.
Mm-hmm. Quite.
So, yeah.
Makes sense to me. Now, as you'll sort of get your bearings, you, I guess first things first, will notice the additional collateral damage that the dragon has caused, aka the missing servants. If you look under the rubble, you'll probably find their squished bodies, but also the dead villagers and the other villagers, surviving villagers, however many of them there still are, scrambling to get them out, trying to like get the injured to safety, etc., etc. But you also notice a weird spectacle. Well, for anyone who is paying attention to the sort of front entrance of the manor, whatever's left of it, you see a familiar figure. Can I get careful to recognize this figure? It'll be an easy roll, because you just met this person yesterday. Yeah, all of you recognize her. It's the innkeeper of the other neighboring village that rushed to this village to make sure that her cousin's wine smuggling operation is going well. You see this innkeeper looking around, dazed, like they've just come out of a trance, like what the hell am I doing here? But more importantly, she is holding, and like looks surprised that she's holding, a big barrel that swooshes with liquid. Perhaps more oddly, right behind her is Grazia, Anghel's missing fairy, looking similarly dazed.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're out of the ensorcelment.
Oh yeah, all the people, all the locals are.
Can I drop and give you 20 pages?
What?
What do you mean?
As in, you know the phrase drop and give me 20, drop and give me 20? Like, can I
Sure.
drop and give you 20 pages? Okay, I'm gonna do that. Muninn would like, almost like, what's the word? almost like they're in a trance, but obviously they're not because their eyes aren't glowing. Start frantically scribbling, nervously, and then to let you guys. Well, obviously, not to let you guys do what you want to do, but obviously, like, I just want to get that out of the way. That's what they're doing.
Oh, okay, that's what you meant. I thought
Yeah.
that you had written like something that was 20 pages long.
No.
Yeah, for a second I was also confused.
Sorry, I should have been more. Should have been more deliberate with that. But yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna be doing that as long as that's okay.
Meanwhile, Miroslav is right behind you, trapped under the rubble, partially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miroslav is trying to get his foot out of the rubble.
Give me a force roll, Miroslav. Go ahead, Show&Tell.
I was just wondering if Anghel can help.
You do see Miroslav struggling quite a bit.
I guess we're close by to each other, right?
Yeah, it will take you
sort
a
of.
couple seconds to get there, but yeah.
Okay, then I guess Anghel sees him struggling and he goes over to help.
While still carrying Hoist firstly.
No, I think he puts him down.
Okay. He gives you a hug in thanks.
Okay.
The Idila, the other fairy, also gives you a hug and a kiss on the cheek for saving her as well.
How does she hug? Like how does it?
She tries to grasp your face, but only manages to grasp your cheek.
Okay,
Aww.
it's like a pinch.
But she's not that small. If you look at your little token, like in the top left of the screen, that's kind of accurate to how big she would be.
Oh, like. Okay.
You see.
Yeah, so Anghel goes and helps. Does he need to do anything? Roll anything?
Give me, I guess, a forceful just to see how easily you do it. Even your worst roll will be enough, but okay. Yeah. You haven't... Miroslav, it's almost humiliating how easily Anghel pulls you out. Like, just so.
Yeah.
But yeah, you also see the other local people struggling to retrieve their dead and wounded. And I think, yeah, Idila will come to you, Anghel, the missing fairy, and say, "Oh, my prince, it was dreadful. It was truly dreadful. I'm sorry, but the shapeshifter, he made me work for him and ensorcel these people. I'm so sorry, my prince."
Idila is the one.
Grazia, rather, not Idila. My bad.
Oh, okay. Okay. Anghel nods like, yeah, he kind of got it. And I guess he goes to help whoever he can right now.
Sure, yeah. You provide assistance to a verger, and they look up and see the two fairies accompanying you and shout in panic and I guess they'll try to throw a stone at you.
At Anghel?
Yeah, because you're with the two things that ensorcelled him in the first place. Or this person anyway. How do you defend yourself?
Knock it away. A stone? Yeah, knock it away.
Yep, forceful, I guess also careful, your choice.
I'm like, so if it's too strong, will it hurt someone by accident? That's what I'm scared about.
No. If it's too weak, it might.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want an advantage to go over that? I'm willing to give it to you.
Advantage.
Sometimes I don't even know why I bother having common people fight Anghel.
protector of the weak. I don't know.
Sure.
Maybe that can help somehow.
Yeah, I have typed that in. I don't know why the font is so big. Okay, better, closer, I guess. Yeah, the villager chucks the stone. What happens to it?
Is a stone?
That's what I said. Yeah.
Maybe it breaks apart on the ground.
Okay.
I mean, it's a stone. It's not like a boulder, right?
Right, but that's a lot of strength to break a stone. Anyway,
Okay,
I'm not opposed
maybe
to it. I'm
that's
not
right.
opposed to it. I'm not opposed to it. It's just particularly spectacular. What you're implying. Anywho, yeah.
Maybe it was a weak stone.
I mean, still. Yeah, you do that. The villager stares at you in shock and says, "Sorcerer, why have you done this?" Pointing at your fairies. You see some other villagers look in alarm, like, "Oh, is this the guy responsible for our troubles?" Grazia
Okay.
hides behind your head.
Okay. Okay, we're using Always Thirsty, and Anghel will tell them it wasn't their fault. They were forced to do it or something.
Give me a flashy.
Okay. Please, Flashy, help us.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Coupled with just your general reassuring presence,
Yay.
the villagers while they were apprehensive, they fall in line, for lack of a better term, frighteningly quickly as soon as Always Thirsty says that. I don't know, maybe Anghel thinks, oh, maybe Always Thirsty is a particularly good public speaker or whatever, but in actuality, it's just the sincere and concerned look on Angel's face, plus his mystical aura that also casts a bit of a trance unintentionally on the villagers, as they nod like,
Okay.
yeah, that's right, and one of them says, "So you saved us then?" Always Thirsty, or not waiting for you to reply, says, "Well, yes, of course." Well, he did.
Okay. Anghel. I don't know if you will bother. Like,
Bother. I'm not bothered.
bother to correct Always, or like to try to say something else through Always Thirsty. It sounds. Maybe we'll say like all of us saved you, or something.
Okay.
Thanks for including us.
What I rolled was Idila's flashy. She didn't roll particularly well, but she didn't roll too badly either. She begins singing the Prince Anghel song, followed by her sister, and some of the villagers begin hesitatingly singing along.
No! Oh my god, no! Enough.
Most
Anghel tries to.
Most of them
cover their
don't.
mouth.
Most of them don't. I'll say that. Okay, you cover their mouths. They look at you in bewilderment. The fairies, I mean.
Good.
The villagers do too.
Like, yeah. I don't know what to even say.
I imagine there's at least a little bit of a guilty feeling because, I mean, Muninn and Miroslav did a lot of the action and talking, though you did carve the statue. That should not be discounted.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not only me, like I said, it's what he says, I guess. If Always Thirsty translates it, that would be great.
Translate what exactly? Oh, what that you said? It's not on me.
Yeah.
He just beams proudly. He doesn't want to make you
Yeah, I kind of figured.
less than he perceives you to be. I guess in the eyes of these
Yeah.
villagers.
Problem.
He whispers in your ear, perhaps a demonstration of your royal strength. Maybe help some of these people out.
I can help them out, sure. Is there something in particular that they need help with?
Yeah, like retrieving some injured from the rubble, just general assistance. Yeah, there's plenty to do.
Okay, he will do that. Sure.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the villagers do continue gazing at you in awe. The Grazia says, "So why can't we sing? I don't know. I want to. Well, can we, my prince?"
No. We focus on helping people.
We're fairies. We just advise at most or charm people. There's not much we can do to help.
Can you charm people into feeling less pain? I don't know if that's actually a good thing.
Yes, but you might not like the side effects.
Never mind then. Never mind. Just advise on the side that don't do anything.
That sounds like backseat gaming.
Exactly.
Turns to the camera.
I don't know what you meant there. Like, I don't know what that means, but yeah.
Sure. Then the fairy will backseat game you.
Sure.
What's Miroslav up to?
Miroslav will, once he, like after Anghel helps him get his foot free, he will like try to see if he can like step on it.
You can feel it's not in a good way. Not broken probably, but still.
Yeah. So he will just look around for maybe something he can use as a crutch to not have to step on it.
Give me a careful. It should be an easy roll. There's plenty of raw material around. Yeah, no issues whatsoever.
Yeah. And yeah, he would go to Anghel since Muninn is scribbling furiously at the moment. And be like, okay, are you done here?
There's quite a bit of people to help still going on.
Yeah.
Like, he wants to leave? That's what he said? What?
Yeah.
Why is he asking?
Well, because Lady Ophelia is waiting, so he's like,
Oh,
okay,
right.
are we
Oh,
done
right.
here?
The Prince Charming thing to do would be to help these people.
Yeah, of course, I realize that.
I'm not going to say a word. I'm just going to keep scribbling because part of my other thing is that I can't talk. So obviously, while I'm scribbling, I'm not paying attention. But even afterwards, I'm not going to say a word.
Okay. Is there a lot of damage? I mean, like, like people who are like in dire situation. Are there a lot of them?
Give me a careful.
Careful.
Should take you like half an hour to at least secure the injured so that like they're not under the rubble and stuff and anything like that. There's not a lot of people in this village, but it may be difficult to spot all of them, given they're under rubble and they're like maybe unconscious and such.
Okay, half an hour. Half an hour. He says to Miroslav.
Miroslav, you've already been in this village for 2 hours.
Yeah. He thinks for a bit and is like, okay, I can't help here anyway because yeah. So he'll go to Muninn, tap them on the shoulder, and be like, since you're just scribbling, should we go back to the carriage?
Obviously, Muninn wouldn't reply verbally, but they would, like, maybe as they're scribbling, because they're not talking, but they are, like, mumbling, like, like that, sort of, under their breath. And, I think I have to scribble in... When Anghel usually carves, for example, he carves in a spot, in place, right? Do I have to scribble in place, or can I walk and scribble?
You've not established the conditions, but have you tried walking and riding? It's not as easy as you think.
Okay.
I mean, it's a scribble. It doesn't need to be understood.
I mean, maybe even so. I'm leaning more towards Muninn has to stay in place just because this scribbling thing is an anxiety response, not a casual preoccupation, I guess.
I do agree. So Muninn would, like, when someone backs someone's hand away, Muninn would do that, but like not. Oh, actually. Not very aggressively, just like a leave me alone, like kind of thing.
Poor Miroslav.
Yeah. Miroslav would just, I guess, sit down somewhere close by and just wait.
With crossed arms too, and a glare.
Yes. Exactly like that.
Fair enough.
Well, good news is Miroslav and Muninn will now have a chance to rest. Anghel not so much, but yeah, Miroslav and Muninn, you get rid of your stress, not your consequences yet.
Okay, hell yeah, that's good to know.
Meanwhile, I guess a random villager will approach the two of you, Miroslav and Muninn, and say, "Oi, we need some help lifting rubble over there. Come on, you two."
Muninn would ignore, of course.
Miroslav would like point to his ankle and be like, I can't even stand without a crutch. I couldn't even get myself out of the rubble without help.
Give me a flashy, please.
No.
I said I need your help. My sister's buried under there. This person marches forth furiously at the two of you.
Can Anghel notice and go to help him instead? Or is that not a possibility?
Give me a careful. Miroslav Muninn, this person's clearly quite infuriated, but yeah, give me a careful. I guess I'll roll this. That's the number you'd have needed to beat to notice right away. You might still notice, but not right away.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I tried.
Miroslav would sigh, take his wood stick crutch, and like follow him, visibly limping.
Get your drunk friend too. We need all the hands we can get. This person says,
like getting through to them.
I've got my blindfold on. Could I feign?
You're
Pass-
scribbling
I'd-
in a book.
Yeah, yeah. He probably thinks I'm blind and mad. I was gonna say, could I feign looking blind somehow?
Yeah, I'm blind, but I'm writing. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Give me a sneaky.
Okay. Sneaky. Oh, 5.
Yeah. This person says, "Why'd you bring a blind drunkard to this village too? We have enough issues. All right, come on." He drags Miroslav to assist, like forcefully.
Yeah. Yeah, he's coming limping.
He drags you to hurry up. It's not a pleasant experience.
Yeah.
You can resist if you want, of
Miroslav
course.
also isn't very happy about this. But yeah. I guess I can. He just thinks to himself like, I guess I can try to help while I'm having to wait for these two anyway.
That's
You
Miroslav.
stink of horse. Has anyone told you that?
He doesn't reply.
Come on, you grab the beam over there. I'll grab it by this side. Move it, move it.
He tries.
Give me a forceful, I guess. With difficulty, you manage. It's a painful process because of your leg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eventually, you Show&Tell Anghel notices, I think, this person berating Miroslav into work, I guess, while Miroslav is actively wincing.
Okay, so he goes over to help.
I said, lift that stone up. Don't you? I told you my sister's under there. Move it.
I'm gonna lift the stone instead.
Oh, where'd you come from? Oh, it's you.
Anghel points to where he came from.
Thanks for the help. This guy's useless. Fucking foreigners.
injured.
I told you.
That's why you can't. That's
Miroslav
why you can't
looks
trust.
to-
That's why you can't trust foreigners. Is what I tell you. The good-for-nothing, lazy people here to steal our wealth and bury our people alive.
Miroslav looks to Anghel and is like, "Can I leave this guy to you?
Yeah.
I'm in
Anghel-
fucking pain."
Anghel's like gestures that he's got it.
Miroslav goes back to Muninn and sits down.
Oh, now you're trying to dodge responsibility too, trying to run away from work. I see how it is.
He does not respond to this. He just walks away. He's done with this person.
Anghel's like, help me out. He's trying. Anghel's like trying to pull him toward him, I guess. And it's sort of like, yeah, help me here.
Anghel is dragging Miroslav back.
No, the other person.
Oh yeah, the other person is doing work. Yeah, but they are ranting all the while.
Oh, ranting. Okay, you can rant, whatever.
Yeah. This person will go on a, I guess, xenophobic rant aimed at foreigners in general.
Like being, I would make a easy joke about the Reform Party, or Republicans, but I feel like
Or
that's
many
too
other
easy.
political parties all over the world, but this is not exactly
Yeah.
the same context, no.
No, of course.
Um,
Come sit next to me. Well, obviously, I'm not saying this in character, but come sit next to me, Miroslav.
Yeah. Miroslav sits down back where he was sitting before the guy made him do work.
yeah. And I'm not opposed to the rescue effort going on sort of uneventfully, maybe with the occasional like fairy trying to begin singing the Prince Charming song again. I imagine Anghel silencing them every time.
As much as you can, yeah.
They will obey, but they will look distressed every time you do it. They don't understand why you don't want them to sing.
Can't you sing something else?
This is Idila speaking. I have been working on a song, but I'd rather only you hear it. She
No,
blushes.
not about me. Something about fairies or I don't know. Something to lift people's spirits.
Grazia says, "Oh, I think I can think of a song of how you defeated that monster in the river."
Not me. Never mind. Forget it.
They look confused and slightly distressed.
Too bad. They're just trusting me too.
Fair enough. But yeah, the rest of the sort of relief effort goes on, let's say, uneventfully.
Great.
With eventually, well, at the end of it, the villagers, however many are capable of doing so anyway, like rushing to thank Anghel for his effort. You get a little bonus on your Prince Charming meter back.
Yay!
Yippee!
We're back, baby.
There's still a nagging thought at the back of your mind of, wait, I don't think I fulfilled my quest. Like, I was here to retrieve the horse's ring.
Because it's with Muninn?
Oh, above board, yeah, but you don't know that in character.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I can't tell
okay,
you
I
that.
see. Huh.
That's-
So Anghel doesn't think he will fulfill the quest. Maybe he will go to the... Which one gave him this quest? Which fairy?
Idila. The one on the... if you look at your token, the one on the left.
Yeah. Okay, so Anghel goes to her and is like, do you know... Wait, Anghel knows that the shapeshifter... Or like, what happened to the shapeshifter?
Nope.
Even?
Because you ran out of the room when he got stabbed.
But he does know that the ring is supposed to be with him. Or that was kind of the clue, right? That he had.
That it was in the shapeshifter's possession last it was heard of.
Yeah. Huh.
And the shapeshifter obviously got eaten. So there's probably a chance that...
Yeah. Anghel knows that, right?
No, not necessarily. From Anghel's perspective, he was rushing away from the big room with always thirsty. Then suddenly the building started collapsing.
Right. So he goes to the fairy, the Idila, I guess, and he's like,
They're always with you, yeah.
do you know what happened to the shapeshifter?
The spell is broken, so he's been vanquished, I guess.
Huh.
Good job, my prince. You vanquished the shapeshifter. Oh, Anghel, prince.
Seeing as I asked about it, I doubt that I did anything. Okay.
She begins singing in praise, because of course you've fulfilled the mighty quest. At least she thinks so.
Oh my god. I didn't do anything. Okay. Well, I guess he figures that, the only other people in the room that he knows would do anything about it is Muninn and Miroslav, probably. Is that a
that's a reasonable
logical assumption to make?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, we'll know more information.
Right. So I guess he goes to them.
Although,
they're sitting together, right?
Yeah.
Last we checked.
Yeah.
Miroslav and Muninn, Idila singing, followed soon after by Grazia, is the first thing you notice.
Oh god. Quit it.
They look once again
see
distressed when you...
Got your
I'm
singing
just like...
companions back.
Oh my god. I'm just like, I wonder if everything that Anghel says has been translated through always thirsty. I'm like, I wonder what kind of tone always thirsty is like conveyed it in.
I was assuming that when you were silencing the fairies, you were doing it with like physical
with
gestures
like,
and body
physically,
language.
yes.
They would,
But everything that he says.
well, they would be receptive to your body language. Not necessarily that they know your sign language, it's just that a glare is pretty obvious how you would interpret it.
Okay. All right, I guess.
Anghel
Like
approaches
when he
Miroslav
asked,
and
for
Muninn.
instance.
Go ahead.
Sorry, when he asked, for instance, do you know any other songs? Was that conveyed through body language?
If you were like miming doing your sign language, then yes, always first they would translate.
Okay. All right. So Anghel asks Miroslav if he knows what happened to the shapeshifter. I guess.
Well, the dragon ate him.
Ate him.
The dragon?
Yes. It was either us or him.
Gratia says, oh, my prince, you faced the dragon? Did you kill the dragon?
No.
Well, we should get a move on and chase him down. He couldn't have gone far.
We will. Yes, eventually. What about the ring, though?
Did Miroslav see Muninn get the ring? I mean, he was close by.
You were close by. Debatable how much attention you were paying. Let's pick the sort of neutral option and have you roll careful. Yeah.
Nice.
You saw Muninn retrieve a ring, or rather, a ring fell off of the shapeshifter right into Muninn's palm.
I think I saw a ring falling from the shapeshifter into Muninn's hand, so they should have it. I think might be the one you're looking for.
Mm-mm.
And he nudges like Muninn, and being like, Anghel is looking for the ring that he got from the shapeshifter.
Precious, yes.
Precious.
Idila says, surrender the ring, you thief.
Muninn would keep scribbling. They're not like intentionally hiding it, but they would keep scribbling, mumbling.
Okay.
Again, surprisingly not with glowy eyes, but with what's the word? Bandaged eyes.
Sure.
Blindfolded.
That's the word. Good word.
Yeah.
Okay. Anghel turns to Idila and he's like, he's asking her if can you feel the ring? Like, do you know where it is?
Well, there's only one ring that the shapeshifter would have, probably, I think.
Yeah, but do you know that it's with Muninn right now? Like, can you feel that?
I don't have it in my hands, my prince. I can't feel it if I don't. She gestures with her hands.
Okay, I was hoping. Okay. Like, he doesn't even care that it's with Muninn, he just needs to know that it's with Muninn for sure.
Yeah.
And Muninn is obviously going through something right now, so...
Yeah.
I said surrender the ring, you thief.
I mean, if he has it, it's fine. They will give it to us later.
You're so kind, my prince.
Yeah.
Oh, if only good I could see you right now.
Right. Okay, that was something that I really needed to be brought up right now.
How can I convey that I've got it in a way that doesn't break?
You could scribble, I've got the ring. No, I'm gonna
yeah.
read.
That works, doesn't it? I feel. Oh, yeah. Right. Okay. If you can't read.
You're the only one that can read.
Yeah.
I don't know if this was established, but yeah, none of Angel's companions can read either.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was established at one point. I'm not sure.
Makes sense.
Can I? It does technically count as talking, though. I was gonna say, can I just mumble like, yes, ring, like that sort of thing.
Who was
That
the,
counts as talking.
Who was the one who compelled Muninn not to talk? It was, I think, yeah, it was
I
Dely.
think,
I think it was-
I think
So yeah, Dely,
Yeah.
you set the limits on that.
I feel like ramblings while I'm scribbling makes sense, but as soon as I stop scribbling, I can't talk at all.
You're compelled.
Yeah, I feel like that makes sense to me. So I'll
So you-
probably sorry.
It can't be like targeted talking.
No.
Basically.
Yeah, and it can't be any talking after the scribbling is done either. So I'll be talking about absolutely anything, but it'll be incomprehensible. But I feel like Muninn might say like ring like that, and like nod like yeah.
okay, that doesn't really, confirm anything.
Yeah.
Ring.
Ring. Yeah.
Wait, can Miroslav maybe describe the ring?
I mean, with your careful roll, I guess you got a decent look at it, but there's not necessarily much to describe. It was rather plain.
Okay.
I mean, also like describing that, like, sure, like Anghel believes that Muninn maybe got the ring, but
Yeah.
he doesn't know if they still have it.
I mean, you could check. I mean, it's not against the rules to check, like yourself, I guess.
Frisk them, my prince, says Hitila.
I mean, Muninn could also like when asked about the ring, like just like pet his like pocket or purse or wherever he put it, and be like, ah
okay.
yes, still here.
Pet the
Or,
pocket
yes,
or
ring.
whatever.
Yeah.
So
That's-
not really talking, but like hearing ring and being like, oh, do
I
I,
guess
still
they could
have
also
it?
like pull it out if they wanted.
Yeah. Oh, here we are. I pull out the ring and start drawing it in my book. There we are. I'm drawing from reference. That's a good idea.
Hitila says, that's it. Thief, filthy, drunken thief. How dare you take the prince's ring? Well, the horse's ring. Anyway, how dare you?
It's fine. We'll get it later.
Puts it back in pocket.
Okay.
Has a really fucking like doesn't even look like a ring at all. Like drawn on their pages.
Idila
wow.
floats in front of Munin's face and says, Now listen here, thief. Don't you dare waste the ring, right? It's a one-time use. I won't have you waste it even accidentally. Got it?
What is it for?
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Well, you need it on your quest, my prince. Well, maybe. Not necessarily. But maybe. Not really.
She said you will need it on a quest.
Your quest.
I love
Not
how
really.
unsure she just kept getting
Okay,
worse and
all
worse.
right, we'll be okay.
Well, maybe the horse should explain best what the ring does, but, well, if you want, I can spoil the surprise if you really want me to. She looks bashful.
I don't even know. I mean, like, he couldn't care less, honestly. But, but
The live studio audience screams, "Explain!" or whatever.
I don't know. You just I mean, what do you mean one-time use? Can
Well,
Muninn accidentally use it?
Yeah, you just have to drop it and use it.
Oh.
Oh.
So don't
Are you-
drop it, you thief.
Nearly dropped.
Dude.
Yeah.
Uh,
Please don't let me. Don't make me roll. Don't make me roll.
Sure, give me a careful.
oh my god, Muninn! No, my
No,
god.
please. All right. Well, I gotta do it.
Do it. Do it.
Just barely you manage not to drop it.
Wow.
Okay.
Anghel looks at them like, are you kidding me right now?
My prince, you can't trust this drunk thief, grave robbing, whatever, to
Grave
keep
robbing.
that.
Okay.
She's referring to the smell.
Oh. Okay, Anghel just gives it a shot. Can I have the ring, Muninn?
I don't know. I zoomed up aboard. I don't know.
Okay.
Would I have a moment of lucidity where I do that? I feel like no. I feel like I'd be so engrossed. It's not like I'm intentionally ignoring you, or like saying no. But Muninn would just not listen.
I mean, okay, so it's like subconscious that they reacted to like dropping the ring and all that, but they're not actually listening.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll get it from them later. Anghel says.
Are you sure, my prince?
No, but I mean, unless you want to fight them right now.
I'll try to enchant. I'll try to enchant them, my prince.
No, maybe you shouldn't.
If you say so.
Yeah, we'll just get it later.
Well, always firstly, out of nowhere ponders. Did anyone see where that wine smuggler person went? Because one track mind.
Yeah, did we see the actual person?
I described her initially as to whether you kept
Oh,
track
it's a
of...
woman.
Yeah, because it's the innkeeper whose cousin was smuggling wine in his village.
Wait, he Always Thirsty is talking about the woman or the actual smuggler?
Presumably the woman, because she was last seen holding a barrel.
Right. Nope. Didn't see her. Let's go.
He looks distressed.
Why? Just because he can't get the wine?
Well, yeah, that's his whole raison d'etre,
Right. Okay. It's fine.
I'm curious while we wait for Izvir to return, what have you been scribbling, Muninn?
Mostly ramblings, probably theories as to how to defeat the dragon without using brute force, because that's one option. It's talking about how they maybe talking about like because they scribbled a few bits about dendrites before, but maybe they're scribbling a little bit more about that, how that could relate to. I feel like Muninn might be stopped when it comes to this, but maybe how it could relate to just old faith and new faith stuff, like because Prince Charming quests is tied to new faith, isn't it? I think.
No. Definitely
it's
not.
not. Oh, no.
It's magical, so sort of by definition, it's not. Doesn't necessarily
So
mean that
it's,
it's directly aligned with like a Kessis or whatever. Quite the opposite.
Okay.
But
Yeah, it feels like it's kind of like its own thing almost.
yeah.
Yeah.
Though
think-
on the spectrum of old versus new, it falls on the old side.
Okay. I think above board I thought it was new. Oh, it definitely isn't new. Okay, I got my wires crossed. Do you remember when those monks were chanting and and always thirsty
Yeah, and they
disappeared?
disappear. Yeah.
Yeah, I got my wires crossed because of that, because that's what I thought back to. Sorry. Okay. So, but yeah, just general ramblings. But mostly like, how are we going to defeat this dragon?
Okay, fair.
Sure. Miroslav, you've just been witnessing Anghel and Muninn not squabble, but let's say squabble over a ring.
Does Muninn scribble like potential ways to defeat the dragon, or just the question?
Um,
I'm
potential
curious.
ways. Probably potential ways. Above board, I have no
Okay.
idea.
Okay. Fair.
They're also wondering how the god of magic. I can't remember. It's not Aquafina. That's
Apotropia.
yeah, that's it. Apotropia and yeah, Apotropia and the Lady of
yes?
Discord. Like, what are they doing here?
Nictelius.
Why are they injured? Sorry.
Nictelius, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah. It's like, what are they doing here? Why are they so interested in the dragon? How can we use their power, like put a shield to their power and reflect their magic? Not literally, obviously, but reflect their magic to kill the dragon, like on purpose for us, accidentally for them, like that sort of thing.
Give me a clever. I'm not promising anything because you lack a lot of information, but maybe if you get a good roll, you get something.
Probably not, because I don't think I was going to say, does this require a learned mind or whatever my stunt is? But...
It requires insight, so your stunt would apply.
Okay. 6.
Feel free to ask me a question, or more questions, and I'll answer according to that roll, I guess.
What the hell are those gods? What do they have to do with? I guess Nictelios. My fan theory is that Nictelios just loves chaos, so dragon is quite a chaotic thing. So fair enough. But what you could either confirm or deny that, or leave it be. But Apotropia, what the hell is she doing with the dragon? I guess first of all.
There's a strong chance that you're right about Nictelios, because that's her immutable nature to cause chaos. They're not certain how. Obviously, the dragon is a big fucking destructive force, but how was she planning on using that? Kind of uncertain. I mean, she was trying to say, hey, I know of a better bride, but hard to say where or what that or who that might be. As for Apotropia, you have no clue.
Okay. And I guess my only other question would be, is there a chance that we could potentially use them to kill the dragon somehow?
I mean, anything's possible if the offering is good enough.
Oh, okay. So tricking them isn't...
Not necessarily tricking them, it's, for lack of a better term, bribing them.
Yeah, but I was just going to say... So bribing them is an option.
Well,
sorry, go on.
Maybe less with Nictelios, because apparently she made a deal with Acacius not to deal with you.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Could we? But it'll be really difficult. But tricking them isn't out of the question, I imagine.
Never say never, but
Yeah.
you'd be hard pressed to trick those two.
Okay.
But never say never, I guess.
Okay. I think that's all that I can think of right now. In terms of that specific thing.
Yeah, sure. Miroslav, Izvir, what you missed, the fairy mentioned that if the ring is dropped, it will activate. So Muninn better not drop it.
Then Muninn promptly almost dropped it.
Yeah.
Quite. And now that, funnily enough, it's about noontime, something will happen that I didn't expect to happen in this village, I guess.
Oh God, what now?
Let me put some appropriate music, like change the background music.
Oh God, what's happening?
Fuck.
Okay. All of a sudden, this will be bizarre. An entire, I don't know the plural term, herd? Let's use herd. An entire herd of deer rushes out of the forest in the direction of this village.
What the fuck?
Um,
What are they doing?
dear.
Miroslav just looks at Muninn, waiting for them to hopefully have an explanation.
Well, it's not.
I'll
Sorry, go
I'll DM Deli the explanation because cases would inform them, but of course Muninn is silent mode at the moment.
Yeah.
It's not above board. I don't think it's a Porch Prior and Ictelios. Because they like cattle and dogs, not deer. Although, I don't know. Who knows? We'll find out in a second.
Sure, I'll use this emoji. It's not super accurate, but yeah. So,
Okay. Okay, so it's not. So I won't spoil anything because I can't talk.
feel free to describe Mooninn's expression, I guess.
Still manic, but not because of what's happening. Like they don't suddenly like turn to the deer and think, "Oh shit!" They're just like probably look for a second and they're like, "Oh, okay, I get it." And then they look at the books.
Yeah.
Or book.
And chasing the deer out of the forest is a pack of hunting dogs. Well, multiple packs, actually. They seem to be herding the deer.
Right. Okay, do we need to do anything about
The
this?
villagers freak out. They look to Anghel for guidance because Anghel has inspired them before.
Get out of the way. I guess. I don't know. What the hell?
Yeah, you say that. You say that. But oddly, the deer herded by the dogs avoid the village just narrowly, like they go just around it, almost like avoiding it on purpose, except for one. One deer.
Except for
One deer, a magnificent white stag, rushes right for the three of you.
okay.
Miroslav
Hello.
just looks very confused.
It's a big animal. Confusion
As
is
do
not the
we
right
all.
word, sentiment, perhaps.
In awe.
No, more like panic, more than awe.
Yeah,
I think Anghel might be a little odd.
it is magnificent looking. The villagers like start to scramble out of the way per Angel's instructions. Let's see if they scramble fast enough. They do. Just barely, but they do.
Okay, yay.
Yeah.
Uh,
The deer almost appears to be charging the three of you.
Okay, that's a little different.
It might be.
little bit-
It might just be the perspective of a big fucking animal running, like antlers first, right towards you, though.
Sure, but Anghel still tries to get out of the way.
yeah, Miroslav also gets ready to jump to the side.
Yeah. Give me, I guess, quicks the two of you.
Okay.
Oh,
Miroslav, yeah, you're fine. Angel, you're a bit slow, but just before the stag rather, seems ready to make impact, it suddenly falls to the ground and lands right at Muninn's feet. A golden arrow sticking out of its throat.
Wow.
Is it like the god hunting or something? What is happening?
And if you were to look, you would see, you would not see her. Instead, you would see. Oh God, I forgot his name.
Oh, is that Cassius' sister whose name I forgot?
Erisina. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not the one that's emerging out of the woods, though. It's gonna be her centaur that emerges.
Oh. Not Hephis, is it?
No, not Hephis. No. What was the fellow's name? This is slightly embarrassing. Anyway, while I search for his token, the centaur emerges, and
His name, by the way.
where did you put it?
I think it's can I say it out loud?
Oh yeah, Toxicities. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Who was the centaur that we spoke to? The Muninn gave.
A prophecy
prediction
to.
Yeah.
That centaur's name was random centaur number 23.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
For some reason, I thought it was someone we knew. Okay, never mind.
Nope. Yeah. Toxicities emerges holding a drawn, not a drawn, but like a clearly used bow. No arrow in knocked or whatever. And rushes towards your group. The villagers now definitely freak out and run away.
Okay, bye.
Well, some look to Anghel for reassurance.
I guess. Hopefully, he looks reassuring. I don't know.
3 or so of them try to hide behind you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Either way, Toxicities approaches the group of you. Let me look something up. Okay. I am going to roll a d2. Okay. Okay. The Toxicities, the centaur, approaches the group, and per the d2. Muninn, child of Woden, it is good to meet you again.
Continues to scribble.
Are you all right?
How long
you
does Muninn need to
scribble?
scribble?
That's a good question. I don't know.
It's up to Dely.
Was it me who?
Half an hour has passed for context. A bit more than half an hour, actually.
Wow.
That's quite a long time. to be
Dedicated
fair.
scribbling, yeah.
Yeah, that's quite a long time. I feel like they probably have burnt themselves out by now. They're probably like onto the second to last pit. Well, actually, no, I won't say that. They've probably burnt themselves out by now, but they do like look to the centaur. But as per the compel, they don't say anything. When he says, "Are you all right?" they probably slowly nod.
He pauses confused, mildly, and says, "Oh, well, I have come to deliver my mistress's gift for you. She is..." He, like, looks around at the frightened villagers and, like, leans to whisper in, too shy to reveal herself to these folk.
Above board. That makes sense. So Muninn.
Oh, the thing, the coat, cloak, whatever it was.
The thing, indeed.
Okay. Took me a second.
Yeah. He reveals it and says, "Oh, and this, I figured, was a fine gift for you and whomever you might want to share with. Consider it a courtesy." Indicating the fallen stag.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Muninn holds their hand or arm or hands out, whatever, to accept the gift, and then nods, acknowledging that, here's your gift, the stag. They like nod. They look to the stag and they nod and they go,
Yeah. You have been gifted a magnificent ermine cloak. I know I used the generic token from, I don't know, I think Roblox. I don't remember where I got it from. For lack of a better PNG, I guess.
yeah.
Miroslav and Anghel, that is the most magnificent cloak you have ever seen. Like, Miroslav, without going into obviously this backstory details, you've seen nobility before. You've never seen a cloak that magnificent. Anghel, you have less experience with nobility necessarily, but like, if you look at, I don't know, some faces on coins and the like, that cloak looks far more magnificent than whatever the people on the coins were wearing ever.
Okay, very cool.
Can I immediately put it on,
Ooh.
to adorn my, this is mine. I'm not gonna use this.
Yeah.
Like the what was it? It was like a
The antler
cloth,
horns?
wasn't it?
Or
No,
what do
the
you mean?
cloth. Oh, but the antler horns too. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
The hood, you mean? What? I'm not sure.
It was a cloth that Illona had. Obviously, Muninn doesn't know it exists.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Ashen stole your loot and vanished.
Right.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Oh my god.
But yeah, Muninn puts it on straight away.
Yeah. Now, Anghel, Miroslav, you obviously don't know all the details of Muninn's backstory, but from the bits and pieces that you do know, you're fairly certain that Muninn's not like royalty or whatever. When Muninn is wearing that cloak, yeah, you could almost be fooled to believe that that's I don't know, your rightful ruler or whatever.
Almost? Does it work on someone all the way?
No, it's not like mind controlly. It's just very impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
they just look
we're-
very, very fancy.
Yeah, duly impressed.
Yeah, Miroslav also looks very, very impressed with the cloak and Muninn wearing it.
Idila
Like-
mumbles, that'll look better on the prince.
Maybe it can be a gift to Anghel one day. I mean, we could definitely. I wonder what.
Okay.
Could Muninn think? What would Aracena think if I swapped this between us three
Give me a
as
cover.
like a? Okay. 7 or a 9, depending on.
You realize ordinarily she'd be insulted, but she dislikes you, so she doesn't care. Wouldn't care, rather.
That's
Okay.
funny.
Nice.
Okay.
We've got a or whatever. We've got a charisma device.
Well, with the pros and cons of openly portraying yourself as royalty, I guess. Well,
Yeah.
Does it actually add like in-game mechanics? Does it add anything or?
not in terms of game mechanics, like, I don't know, improving your combat rolls or whatever, but will definitely affect the narrative.
Okay.
It probably makes it easier to fool people into thinking
Yeah, I thought it would help
whoever's
with the
wearing it
flashy or
is.
something, but okay.
Yeah, I imagine it's like, people would probably be, narratively speaking, they would probably be more.
Yeah, it's more like, with that cloak on, Muninn won't necessarily even need to roll flashes.
Oh, I see, I see.
Well, case
So
by
Muninn would
case.
actually maybe make better use of it.
Who would? Sorry, me? Or...
Yeah, because you don't have a good flashy.
Right. Yes. Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, but Muninn's not a prince, well, according to the fairies.
Oh well.
Anyway, Toxotes hands you the cloak and says, "May it serve you well." And my mistress has told me to say that your business with her is done. Well, until you, well, except for, you know, he like looks awkward, like not sure how much to say in front of the public. You know, the other thing.
Do we
don't
know
remember the other
about
thing.
board what that is?
we don't.
The two of you don't.
Oh, okay.
Miroslav and Anghel don't.
Can you message me, or is Teeironor? Could you message me what that is? I actually
Just
don't
give me a
remember.
clever. Very an easy roll.
Okay.
The Anghel awards you, dummy.
Oh, obviously, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I forgot. But yes,
What was it
Muninn's-
for?
To plant at the
I got a-
base of Muninn's future temple.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Muninn nods with acknowledgement, and they almost like bow with the cloak on, to look really regal, but also to be like, thank you, you are dismissed, if you like.
Yeah. Toxotes now nods and gives a polite bow in return, and says, For my part, Muninn, child of Woden, Anghel, son of Mihai, and Miroslav, you see the centaur about to address you by name, child of name. Do you allow this to happen?
No.
How do you not allow it to happen?
He would cut the centaur off and be like, just Miroslav is fine.
Miroslav, but that's not all right. He looks confused,
Yeah.
but says, "Well, for my part, what I meant to say is that I respect the three of you and your other friend as honorable companions, and I would be delighted if we were to meet again. Perhaps we can compete in a contest of poetry."
Yeah.
Muninn winces.
Anghel rules poetry. He doesn't know how to write, doesn't know how to read, and doesn't speak.
That's
all you find him.
Yeah, but you're constantly followed around by two composers.
I'm not super happy about their composing so far.
At the very least, their voices are pleasant, I guess. Anyway.
Okay.
Anyway, the centaur says, "Well, I fulfill my duty. I look forward to meeting all of you again. Farewell, all three of you."
Farewell.
Nods. Muninn winced. If anyone was paying attention, Muninn winced at the idea of poetry because of I can't remember her name, but the way that she's like forced to do it. Anya Veris.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, you're also kind of forced to do it sometimes.
Yes.
If anyone's wondering about the D2, it was which of Munin's parents' toxicities would address them by.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anywho, Toxicities retreats back into the woods, leaving you with a big stag carcass and a magnificent cloak. Can I get Anghel? I don't think would. Anghel can roll clever to speculate, but Muninn and Miroslav can roll careful to remember something.
Oh, beautiful.
Quite.
Four.
Muninn, you realize, Miroslav, you suspected. Muninn, you realize, yeah, this stag, it's a magnificent creature, the likes of which is like rarely seen, well, ever. So it's also a very big gift as well.
That's pretty incredible. I was just thinking.
Its coat is pure white. And it's quite big and healthy looking.
Aracina's preferred sacrifice I've got written down as deer.
Yep.
Does stag count? I know the answer probably is yes.
I guess, yeah.
Okay. Is anyone hungry, I guess, is the first question.
Anghel hasn't eaten since breakfast yesterday.
God damn.
Wow.
Wait, has he eaten breakfast?
Well, he vomited up because he got poisoned.
Oh, true.
So I guess even before that, dinner the day before.
Would he trust this though? Because he saw it being killed right in front of him? Or would he not?
Yeah.
I guess depends on if he interprets it as being offered to him, I guess.
Yeah.
If it is being offered, then he will distrust it. You mean?
That's the terms of the compel.
Because the first thing the Muninn would do is begin to, because we can't carry it anywhere. It's massive, I assume. Well,
Oh yeah, it's bigger than the three of you combined.
Okay. Muninn would begin to carve it then.
Miroslav would look at them and be like, "Do you want me to skin it so that?"
Nods. Help me, as in they would nod. Help me skin it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miroslav would
So
probably
we
mostly
decided we're
take over
carrying it?
because
Oh,
he actually knows what he's doing with this. He does not trust Muninn knowing how to skin an animal.
I like to think like Muninn begins, and then like Gordon Ramsay, you come in and you're like, "Oh, what the fuck are you doing, you donkey?"
No, it's more like looking at the city boy trying to do something and be like, "Dear, let me do this."
But would Anghel know
Don't
how to
hurt
skin
yourself.
deer too? Would that make sense?
The only
or
thing
not?
you've ever skinned are chickens.
Okay. I was just wondering.
And that's not really skinning, that's plucking, so no.
Yeah. Fair enough. He doesn't really want to help. It's fine. Just wondering. Like, so we're decided to carry all of it?
It's bigger than all three of you combined. You kind of can't.
Yeah. I was above board. What I was going to do is skin as much as possible, eat as much of the meat as possible.
Well, the pelt would be carryable, and it would be like it could be made into a magnificent object in and of itself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
do we
keep
eat it
the skin.
raw? How do we eat it?
Well, we need some fire. Could I like make? I can make fire.
Oh,
with
I
my
have a
spear.
spear.
Oh, you have the spear. Oh
I
shit.
certainly have. But I suddenly
That's right.
realized that I have.
But Muninn
I
can
mean, if
also make
Anghel cooks.
Muninn can also make fire, but it will increase their depth. Go on.
I think it'll be better.
If Anghel, makes the fire, will that mean that he eats? Will
Yeah.
that mean that he's not offered?
Yeah.
You're cooking it yourself.
He's participating in making it. I
Hmm?
guess.
Okay.
It would work.
Yeah,
As in, do you agree, Teeironor?
I'm inclined to go with Izvir's rationale, and also, again, Anghel, you've not eaten since the day before yesterday. You're
He's
feeling
starving.
woozy.
He's starving. I don't know how he has so much power left. Like,
No.
to help everyone. Okay. I'm for that. I mean, we're going to be very late, but yeah.
The reason I want to do this is because, obviously, if we get
Invite, if we have enough, can we invite the village if it's a small village?
I mean, they're all like looking at you in awe, and because you were the center of attention, wondering, is this for us too? Like, they're not expecting it, but like wondering about it.
I mean,
Okay.
if we have enough.
Oh, there's more than enough, yeah.
Okay.
Because again,
Let's do
this
it.
animal is massive.
Let's do it.
when it's just bones, I want to like sacrifice the bones to Aracina. Which is why, yeah.
Sure.
Sure. I'm not sure how she'll feel about getting a gift
Yeah, the
returned.
gift that she gave us.
But
Yeah.
sure, you can do it.
Yeah. Because we've got no use for the bones. But
Yeah,
I
to
see what
be
you're saying.
fair. I guess we can make things out of bones. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Like
mean,
bone armor.
you can, but not sure what would be useful. Stag bones aren't necessarily very sought after, other than the antlers, of course. Now, first things first, Miroslav, can I get a careful to see how well you skin this creature?
Yes.
Well, not your best work, but you don't like, well, what's the word? You don't like damage it in any way.
Yeah.
You are obviously used to skinning animals, but this is the first time you've like skinned a stag of this size. So, and it's also like heavy and difficult to maneuver because you have to like lift it to like get. Yeah.
And also, my foot is still hurting as well.
Yeah. You do an adequate
yeah.
job given the circumstances.
Yeah.
And now I should have made a token for this. You now have an unprocessed but still magnificent white stag pelt. For now, I'll just write it in text to remind me to make a token later.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Anghel, can Anghel make the fire now?
Whenever you want.
I mean, is there meat ready? Or is there more processing that needs to happen? I don't know, like...
We can semi-fast forward through the processing. It won't necessarily be too difficult. The pelt was sort of the most fragile and kind of important part. That's why I required a roll.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Yeah. And also,
Do we eat?
Yes.
Yeah. It's Angel, your first meal in more than a day, and it's actually don't know what deer meat or stag meat tastes like, but
It's gamey.
He's hungry. It's good.
Yeah, anything tastes good when you're hungry. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And again, there's more than enough to share with the surviving villagers if you want to.
Right.
Yeah.
Then, yeah. Anghel wants to.
Yeah.
Very altruistic.
I mean, that's kind of funny because it's not really Anghel's gift or anything, but he's taking charge.
Who am I to object?
I mean, you could. I don't know what would happen, but...
Hands off! Can you imagine? Just don't take any of the bones, and as in Muninn would like. Well, Muninn would just assume that no one would want them anyway.
Yeah. You guys enjoy a hearty meal as I send Muninn a little message from their Lord and Master.
Do I get my stress removed?
Yeah, you will now.
Yay.
You will indeed now.
Muninn can't do that. I don't think. Yeah.
Well, he wants you to do it anyway.
Okay. Muninn is. So would that supersede the compel?
No,
If you know what I'm saying.
but it might result, if you don't play your cards right, in being possessed again.
Okay.
What is happening?
And then that would.
If you remember, we sort of had... It didn't happen before, but I said it would happen in that... Like when Anghel beat you, that if you ever have to face Anghel again, Akesius will pilot your body. This is a similar situation. The compel sort of has the same power as the moment Anghel beat you, if that makes sense. Be careful how you play your cards to not wind up in that position.
Okay. So Muninn would be very. Assuming that this is told to them as they. So I was just thinking, like, Muninn would, as they help hand out the food, they're very, they smile a lot. They're like very like, here, have some. Obviously, they can't talk.
Most villagers turn up their nose at you, given the close proximity to your smell. But a lot of them are also in awe of your cloak and just bewildered by what the fuck is happening.
Yeah. And then whenever the bones are left behind, like they would probably, the only way I'm thinking I can fulfill this is like when the bones are left behind, they start chanting, or not chanting, but they start like the sacrifice process, and they hope that that is enough to be like, look at this awesome thing I can do. Like, you know.
Give me a flashy. Your cloak won't be enough for this.
You say it won't be enough?
Yeah.
Okay. Off the top of my head, I can't think of anything to make that better.
Okay. You sacrifice the bones to Erisina. You get a sense of her reluctant acceptance, and that, yeah, okay, she owes you one, for lack of a better term. So, yeah, you can call upon her power, but she's not very happy about it. Okay. As for the villagers, they stare more in bewilderment than awe, or I guess piety or whatever. So you're off your goal by a little bit, in that you don't like convince them of your power or whatever you want to convince them of, but rather it's another example of, boy, this sure is a weird day, isn't it?
Yeah. Could I was just thinking, could I like cast a spell or something that is like an AoE where it sort of sorry, I was distracted. Could I cast an AoE spell that very not very could I cast an AoE spell that like heals people in a way that is like, the only thing is that when I healed someone last time, it was a very like bizarre feeling. It wasn't a comforting thing.
Well, the person was healed. It wasn't comforting, like witnessing sort of the impact on the real world, or I guess the process of healing, which felt a bit forceful. But they were healed. Now as for your intent, I'm going to roll a dice, to basically just a d20, to see how many injured are there, well, not just injured, but like any illnesses, etc., etc. The higher the number, the, I guess, healthier the people will be, alright?
Okay. So if there was, feel free to go ahead.
They're
please.
okay.
Oh,
they're,
cool.
they're many of them are on death's bed. You're not even sure how you fed them. Okay.
Okay. Well, can I perform an AoE like healing spell? I'm trying to think of a way that Aracena could, because you know the sacrifice to Aracena. I'm wondering if Aracena can help me out but I don't think it works like that.
Give me a clever, but again, no
Is
promises.
she a goddess of healing?
No, she's not. And with a 6, because your stunt applies, you realize no, she can't help. You'd have to call upon a Cassius.
Okay. So there's no way for her to be like, here's the thing that. Yeah. No. Fair enough.
Cassius whispers the price in your mind: 10 wolves.
Oh, that's a lot. But then the alternative is potentially getting into trouble with Anghel or Cassius. So Muninn probably accepts the. Let me just quickly. 31 is a lot. Like that would take it to a lot of wolves.
Your quote-unquote maximum that we've established before is around 50. That said, again, every piece of debt that you accrue just increases your, I guess, spiritual burden. AKA you feel worse and worse every time.
Okay. I'm probably gonna take it this time around. Because I would be on 38. Including the honey.
Oh, right. If you count that too, like I'm keeping those tabs separate. But yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, you call upon the healing power of Cassius as the sun shines brightly. It's also noon, so it's quite fitting in that regard. On the, I guess, injured and dying and plagued and whatever else people of this village, healing comes down from the metaphorical heavens, miraculously restoring these people to their health, to good health. I'm curious what Anghel and Miroslav think of this display.
I mean, Angel's not happy about it, but he's not gonna stop the healing. Like,
Understand.
I guess maybe he just kind of walks away or something.
Understandably so. Understandably so.
What does Miroslav think of this?
Yeah, I'm thinking. I think he finds it a bit like over the top, I guess. Like it's a good thing they are doing, but yeah, Miroslav is just like, but like, okay, what are you trying to accomplish in this village? Like,
Ever suspicious.
okay, yeah, it's kind of like, okay, I don't think this comes from like you wanting to do good from the bottom of your heart, but okay, it doesn't hurt anyone, I guess.
Yeah.
And he also wants to get back to the carriage sooner rather than later.
The villagers, like, now healed of their, I guess, grievous ailments that they were suffering according to that dice. I still find that funny. Some of them, like, genuinely prostrate themselves before you, Muninn. Some of them approach you and kiss your hand. One of them asks, Are you a holy person? Were you sent by the free to aid us?
Ooh. Muninn shakes. Oh, I don't know how to react to that actually. Because if I say no, I'm not going to be able to convert them. But if I say yes, sorry, if I say no, I'm not going to be able to. Sorry, other way around. If I say yes, I won't be able to convert them. And I'd be lying. If I say no, they might be like,
And the
"Oh,
kisses
demon."
probably won't like it if you say yes.
Yeah, that too.
He won't allow you to say yes.
He said he won't allow me.
Just say yes.
Okay, yeah. Muninn.
Also, I think Miroslav would be a bit like, okay, you're just trying to show off to these people because like they cured the village people, but for example they did not heal Miroslav. So Miroslav's just like, okay, priorities, I guess.
Yeah.
Small.
Does Miroslav want to be healed?
Um, no, but like if you see like a, let's say, blanket doing good thing, and you could have been also in there, but were like specifically taken out. Like even if he doesn't like the healing and he doesn't like that Muninn is doing it, it's still like, okay.
Fair enough.
He also doesn't like being
Like
paid.
he wanted them to ask at least.
Yeah.
Well, Deli, you can also heal Miroslav for one additional wolf added to your tally. In terms of, obviously in terms of narrative, it's a different question. But if we're talking strictly in terms of game mechanics, I wouldn't necessarily recommend it because Miroslav's thing will go away after the end of the session.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, to answer this, in terms of this person, to answer their question, if I put, I've got the orb, don't I? So, I don't think Anghel has that.
No, you haven't. You can see on the.
Yeah. I'm wondering what would happen if could I roll a clever or maybe ask a Cassius to be like, I'm answering their question by showing the orb. And then being like, look at it.
I mean, it's
What would that
glowing.
mean to them, though?
It's give me a clever, I guess.
I'm not directly saying that I'm not, to answer your question, Show&Tell, I'm not directly telling them that I'm not part of the three, but I'm also telling them, like, this is my power.
Yes, but I'm trying to understand like what the objective is to make them believe in a Cassius. So why can't you just say that?
Because I can't talk.
Right. I forgot. Okay.
But also, I'm a bit worried that if I say that I'm not a follower of the three, I guess they don't have to be explicit in the fact that Cassius isn't part of the. Actually, no, that's the whole shtick about the three, isn't it? That there's only three of them. The 3 and 1. Anyway, I rolled a 4 or 6. It depends.
It's a 6.
Okay.
The orb is glowing, like it's visible. The glow even from your bag. That said, revealing it to the people, like it would awe them, but it would not answer their question. It would just be like okay, yes, and.
I guess second question is I guess let me ask the audience, what is the likelihood that they'll drive us out of town if I tell them or allude to the fact that I'm not part of the three?
You may clever.
Okay.
You're stunt applying.
Because I can't tell them.
Cassius was probably right when he said it's a good opportunity to do your proselytizing, because they're in a very vulnerable state right now emotionally. It's the right time to
Okay.
like prey on their emotions and capitalize on this.
Okay. Muninn, in that case, would pull out the bag and show off the glowing orb. The yes and would be that they hold it up to be like, worship this. I don't know how they would.
Give me a flashy.
Shit.
Haha.
Okay. There's no way. There's literally no way. Hold on.
You raise it up and are met more with confusion than anything. Though some, like the people most, like some of the people in front of you do prostrate themselves. Well, some of them already were, but more of them are. The majority opinion is just confusion, though.
Could I put the orb on the... I was going to say, could I put the orb... I was just thinking I could worship the orb myself to be like, follow me. Do as I do. Maybe Muninn could kneel as they're holding the orb up. To be like, everyone kneel.
Give me another flashy.
Shit. I don't want to do that. But I don't know what else I could do. Maybe...
You feel free to give me a clever too, and I can give you hints, I guess.
Okay, I'll do that. 3 or a 5.
It's a 5. I mean, maybe it's a good idea to focus on what worked so far. It would mean increasing your debt.
Okay. I was afraid you'd say that. So maybe Muninn would hold... This sounds flashy though. But Muninn would cast a spell from the orb. As to what kind of spell? Maybe another, like, again, an AoE, like almost like a fortification spell, rather than a healing, because they're already healed. But a very, like... Actually, I'll shut up at the last bit. What do you think of that so far?
Give me a bit more. What do you mean by that? As in fortifying them against, like getting diseases in the future, or do you mean like giving them a morale boost, or what do you mean?
Like morale. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That only requires 1 wolf.
Okay, I'll do that.
I'll add it to your tally. No roll required. As, yeah, you project this aura of confidence and power from the orb, and all of them stare in awe, and most of them like fall to their knees. Now, if you remember, when you first entered the village, there was an old woman who was unaffected by the whole ensorcement thing going on, and you hear her voice shout at you, "Witch, sinner! What do you think you're doing? Away from this place!" And some of the people that are staring at you in awe, they shout at her to shut the hell up, because this person has provided them with healing and the like. And the omen says, "Don't you see what's happening? Don't you see this demonic ritual that's taking place?" And one of the villagers will throw a stone at this old woman.
Oh god, can Anghel try to protect her?
Sure, you see the stone being thrown. You can try to take the hit for the old woman. How do you defend in place of the old woman?
Take the hit. Like stand in between them.
Sure, sounds like a forceful defense.
I mean, he ate, so now he should. Ooh, look at
Wow.
that. See? That's what happens.
What do you want your advantage to be called?
We can add it to Protect of the Week. I think that makes sense.
Yeah, sure. You suddenly interpose yourself, protecting this old woman, and now the village is slightly torn between its two saviors, though Muninn is more impressive at the moment. Shall we turn this into combat?
Combat between who?
Anghel and Muninn.
But in
Once
terms of like
again.
how flashy we are, basically.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
you win.
Well, not.
Because I can do that.
Doesn't have to be flashy. I mean,
Sure. Like, like not physical. That's what I meant. Or,
sure. Yeah, anyway, combat is one way to resolve this issue. At the moment, the villagers, most of them, are taking Muninn's quote-unquote side, or just staring in confusion at Anghel like, why'd you block the stone? We have to kill this old woman. Let's say
What the hell?
let's say the floor is yours.
As in
The
both of ours.
Yeah, both of yours.
Well, and
The metaphorical floor, yeah.
Miroslav, obviously.
I mean, I don't know if Angel's gonna do anything. He's just.
I have an idea. I think Muninn would play on the whole love thy neighbor thing, and go up to Anghel and like go to put a hand on him to be like, well done for
No,
protecting the old
Angel will
woman.
not let that happen because right now he's not happy with you,
Okay.
Muninn.
Well, Muninn would stand next to Anghel, look to the crowd, and still it's still playing the same game. Like Muninn would look to the crowd, they would put up their hand to be like stop, and very very redirecting the whole like anger thing, being like, no need to be angry, like don't hurt this man, don't even hurt the lady. Let's just get her to go away. I don't know how many would do
where? This is where she lives.
that. Yeah, I don't know.
What's left of it anyway. Give me a flashy. This is not combat yet, but give me a flashy still.
Could I make the argument that it's quite sneaky because I'm being how do I put it? I'm using misdirection to be like, or redirection, should I say? Misdirection / redirection. To be like, I'm going to intentionally play on people's kindness to redirect their anger. Like, does that make sense? Or would you still say it's flashy?
I wouldn't say it's sneaky, but I'm leaning towards careful.
I'll take that. Anything other than flashy.
Maybe. Or clever, maybe. I need to check the definitions of the like manual definitions, like in the actual manual of clever and careful and all that, because maybe they. Okay, give me a second, please, because I need to open like that document and all that. Why I do that? Just I guess to buy me some time. What does Miroslav think of this? What's going on from Miroslav's mind at the moment?
Here we go again.
You got that right.
Yeah. Yup. That's right.
Yeah. Miroslav is basically trying his best to stay out of it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, per the definitions, I will allow you a clever, Muninn. But carry on, Miroslav. Do continue telling us your thoughts.
I mean, he's very much uh in favor of do not hurt each other. But also he's just like, why? Why again?
So
Can we
tired.
just leave?
Yeah.
Yeah. Per Muninn's clever, the stun does not apply. Per Muninn's clever, you for the moment redirect the people's emotions like, yeah, and they say, fuck off, you old hag. We let you live.
Yeah. Emphasis on that last bit.
Don't you see what's
I guess-
happening? She
okay.
she replies like in distress, quite obviously. And she's just met with jeers, and she asks, what's her name? I have it written down somewhere. Give me a second. She asks, Maruka, my daughter, why can't you see what's happening? And the daughter says, we said fuck off, old hag.
Wow.
Oh, wow. I feel
That's
really bad
harsh.
for this woman.
Anghel
Muninn was...
puts a hand on her shoulder. I think he might try to convey, like, let it go. I don't think it's gonna work. Or something. I don't know.
Give me a flashy.
Okay.
The difficulty will be
Flashy.
Muninn's clever that they rolled previously. Okay, well, yeah. I should not have worried. Yeah, the villagers, their hostility turns to just passive distaste and seething anger, but not outright hostility.
I guess that's something.
Yeah. Could I,
The old woman begins
there's any-
crying.
Oh. Oh, I feel horrible. Could I, if there's any stag off left, I don't know if there is or not.
Meat, you mean?
But yeah, just meat. Yeah.
I'll roll dice.
Okay.
I guess, yeah.
Could I take some stag and like offer it to her to be like, again, love thy neighbor?
She turns away from you, shaking in just distress and fear.
I have an above board question. Was there a time when Anghel could heal people?
No.
Right?
No, it was...
There was this strange thing that happened. I don't remember what the explanation was for it.
You were tricked into believing you had that ability when you did not.
Okay.
Yeah.
But did we
right.
figure out what it was?
Above board, yes. In character, I don't believe so. Above board, it was... who was it? Was it the evil fairy? Was it the person who poisoned you? I don't remember.
Okay.
Anyway,
Fair. Okay. So Anghel thinks he still thinks he can heal. Okay.
it's frustrating that I can't remember because it's a semi-important plot point. Anyway, yeah, I guess the deception that you can't actually heal, I guess it wasn't actually revealed.
Huh.
Do I know that Anghel thought that?
You weren't the oracle
this,
back
like,
then. You were not the oracle
never-
back then, Muninn. So you'll only, like, when, for instance, if Anghel tries to heal something and fails, you'll know why, because Arcesis will tell you, but you can't, like, predict what Angel's gonna do, so you won't know.
Sure.
What were you going to say, Show&Tell?
No, not important. I wonder if like Anghel will try to. That would be so embarrassing though.
What?
To
Oh,
try to heal
try
and
and do
not
it and then-
succeed.
Yeah.
I mean, has it happened recently? Like, is it something you would think he can do? I'm trying to
I mean,
like.
recently, well, given the scale of our campaign, everything is recent.
Yeah.
Has it happened like before something? Ugh. It happened right before he was poisoned? Or
Around that time, yeah. Before you were poisoned, fairly shortly before, I think, if I remember correctly.
okay. I mean, because I feel there was a lot of trauma in between, so maybe he's like not thinking about. I don't know. Maybe he's thinking he dreamed it.
Yeah, it's reasonable.
Maybe he will try to do it like with Miroslav just to see if it works again without embarrassing himself in front of everyone.
Okay. Do you reach out and touch Miroslav's leg?
If Miroslav allows it.
Miroslav will look at you a bit confused, but he will allow you.
Okay.
Miroslav, Anghel puts a comforting hand on your leg. His reassuring presence makes you feel a little better.
Yeah.
Anghel looks at him like, is it working? Is it working?
He looks thankful but still confused as to what Anghel is waiting to happen.
Okay. Anghel like lets go and kind of looks at Miroslav like waiting for him to walk or something again.
Yeah.
Miroslav like moves his ankle and like winces a bit and it's like, nah, it still hurts.
Anghel's like, oh, okay. Slumps.
Slumps.
Miroslav would be to Anghel like, you don't have to be able to heal people. It's fine. You're doing good either way. Like he's just trying to
Yeah, he was
pep
just
talk
trying
him
to
a
show
bit
off
because
Muninn.
he doesn't quite understand why
Yeah.
he wants to be able to heal now.
Was Miroslav not there? I don't remember how it happened, or I guess Miroslav wasn't.
I need to check. Yeah, I need to check something. Give me a second, please.
Okay. I mean, it's fine if you don't remember.
Well, it might be important, and I guess it might dictate Izvir / Miroslav's actions.
True.
Issue is I need to load a pretty big file. Okay. File has loaded. The Eagle has landed. All that. Okay, didn't happen there. I'm looking at the big map to like help reorient myself. Okay, yeah. Miroslav would have witnessed it from a distance, pre-Izvir joining us, obviously.
Yeah.
You would have witnessed basically arriving in a village filled with plague victims and I remember now who did it. Anyway, arriving in a village filled with plague victims and Anghel curing them of the plague simply by their touch.
Okay.
Okay.
So maybe you're not that confused that Anghel would do this then.
Okay. Then. Yeah. He would be less confused, but he would just be like, maybe it doesn't work on like injuries, just on
Yeah,
like
I was gonna
illnesses.
say. Okay. Um,
But thank you
Angel shrugs.
for trying.
Also,
I, I'll be fine though, I think.
mm, okay. I mean, to be honest, Angel wasn't being super altruistic there, but it was a struggle.
Yeah,
At the very least, Angel's presence comforted you.
yeah.
Yeah. In the sort of middle of the spectacle, you all will hear a familiar female voice say, "Are we done? Can we leave now?"
There she is. Welcome.
Miroslav looks expecting at to like, yes, can we
Oh, she
please
came all the way
leave?
here?
She joined you with the carriage, so she wasn't far off anyway.
Oh, okay. Um, I think we're done. I don't know.
Yeah.
At least as
That's
far as
cool.
I'm concerned.
Good. Then let's go. Miroslav would walk with his stick.
Muninn, you hear Cassius's voice in your mind say, "Good work," but leave them with some lasting instructions. They ought to know how to worship me.
Oh no. Moon starts scribbling.
Is it a bad thing?
Because Muninn
Well,
can't talk is the thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
right.
also.
I keep forgetting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm used to
I
just
also-
me not being able to talk. Sorry, go on.
it's okay. I also didn't like spreading Cassius's influence. So Muninn would probably write a few. It's not really lasting though. I was gonna say they'd write a few like commandments in their book and then tear a page off.
Can they read?
That's a good question.
Yeah,
Probably,
you're
probably
assuming
not.
quite a lot.
Yeah. I'm essentially giving them the equivalent of like a sticky note. So
Oh, give me a careful to see if you can find a more literate person, I guess.
okay.
It's the old lady. Ha ha. No, okay.
Yeah, can you imagine?
Not with that roll.
Okay. So maybe instead shit. Could I re-roll? Maybe. Could I because that's the only thing that I can think of. I feel like it hinges on that.
What are you invoking?
Could I sorry?
What are you invoking?
Blindfolded with otherworldly sight, so I could probably see someone's like aura that they could
Sure.
they can read.
Sure. It won't be like a mystical aura because literacy is not magical. But you can probably determine by, I don't know, maybe someone is like curious of like, oh, what are they writing, other than the more like sort of typical reaction of, oh, they're fucking punching their paper or something. Anyway,
Yeah.
sure, give me a reroll.
Okay. What was it? Oh, careful. Yeah. Ooh. Ouch.
These people look all the same to you, quite honestly.
Shit. I guess. Well, it's kind of flashy though. I was gonna say I could write and then hold up the paper and be like, anyone who can read this can take it, but then that sounds flashy. I don't know. Obviously.
Quite. It would be.
Yeah. So instead, I think. Shit.
Sorry if I was muted, dear viewers. I said yes, it would be.
Oh no, you won't.
Oh, I mean on OBS, not in Discord.
Oh, I see. Okay. Could I use the orb to dispense knowledge in people's minds magically? Like people, because he's the god of knowledge and teaching.
Yeah.
So maybe I could probably, yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, maybe I do that.
I would add 5 wolves to your tally.
Ugh. I'll have to take it, I think, because I don't want to. I don't want to be punished.
Yep, sure. Now, 37 wolves.
Ouch.
And yeah, you begin the incantation and disperse the proper instructions into the minds of the villagers, who all stare at you in shock at having this very bizarre experience happen to them. And immediately you feel just overburdened. You feel like you're missing just so much of yourself and you just feel, I guess, spiritually lost. You ought to start paying back that debt. There's not much more of you left to give.
Okay. Oh gosh. At least it's done for now. I put back the orb and then I'm now a husk, and I'll follow I'll follow Ophelia. Take me home. Take me wherever.
Country roads. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, as she summons the lot of you back to to the carriage, Miroslav's position, I assume, is pretty obvious on the carriage. But where do Anghel and Muninn sit? If they sit.
What are the alternatives?
Next to Miroslav or on the back?
I guess Anghel can sit next to Miroslav.
I'll sit on the back then.
Yeah, sure. All the while, as you return to the carriage, Miroslav, you think this is slightly bizarre because this is not usually part of her vocabulary, but you think you hear a string of profanities come from Ophelia's mouth.
Just randomly?
Well, she's frustrated at the delay.
Oh.
He will pick up the pace as much as comfortably possible, so that it doesn't get uncomfortable for Lady Ophelia, but they hopefully hitch up to the rest somewhat sooner.
There will be no incidents necessarily as you continue on your way. I'm just curious, what's going on through everyone's mind? How are you feeling at the moment?
I think. Sorry, go ahead.
Miroslav is glad they're finally back on the way and gotten that out of the way. And hopes that they can continue on without having to take even more detours.
Anghel is a little, I feel, frustrated. I don't know. Like I guess with how things turned out, that like at the end it was like kind of Muninn that everyone was looking up to, because he knows that it's about Cassius, I guess, mostly.
Fair, yeah. Out of curiosity, what's the state you left the old woman in, I guess?
I mean, he tried to comfort her.
Your
don't know.
your reassuring presence would indeed comfort her. Not necessarily a long-term solution, but well,
It's not, but
yeah.
yeah, that's what he's frustrated about. That he couldn't do anything, basically. Like that they all were so enamored with Muninn, and yeah, that's how it is.
I would say they probably would not have been this enamored if I had not rolled that free when I rolled to see how injured and plagued and whatever the people were. And apparently, yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Apparently, they were in such a bad condition somehow.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
Them's the dice.
Oh well.
I made my job easier.
Yeah, like Anghel couldn't bring himself to like stop he didn't want to fight Muninn or stop the healing or whatever because he realized that they needed it apparently.
Yeah.
No, actually, I won't do that. Okay. What about Miroslav? I'm curious. Other than we're finally back on the road. If anything, of course. You don't need to answer if there isn't much else.
He's kind of nervous how the well, how it will go on with Muninn and Anghel, since that has been like the third time today that they have gotten into each other's hair. So it's kind of like I hope
Yeah.
this all will go well.
Don't count on it. Don't.
I'm not, no worries.
Yeah. Things are a bit tense
Also,
right
he
now.
is being a bit paranoid because it's also already been the second time that one of the centaurs tried to say the name. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, I managed to like keep them from it so far, but I won't be able to stop them every time. It's just like fuck.
Understandable.
Kirsty's omniscient. Well, not omniscient. Kirsty's very well-knowing things.
They're just trying
Yeah.
to be polite, you know,
Yeah.
in their own way, I guess. Yeah. When you rejoin the main road, if you were to look towards the east, aka like to the right and then backwards, so I guess Muninn would see best, you would see the soldiers having departed the little market town to indeed go fight the whatever the hell you pointed them towards. The slave rebellion, you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's going well.
Yeah.
As well as it can go, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Best of luck.
You will continue on your way, crossing the little bridge that you see to the west. Feel free to stop me at any point. But if not, you will begin to hear singing up ahead.
Ooh.
Miroslav.
Who's?
Well, actually, no, not necessarily give me a careful to see if you notice something. Miroslav.
All of us?
Okay.
Just
Oh,
Miroslav.
Miroslav.
Just Miroslav.
Oh, okay.
Yep. You notice as soon as you hear it, they're singing in Domi, your language.
Aw. Is it a song that I know?
Depends. It's quite vulgar.
So he he probably wait, vulgar in what
Sexual.
sense? Okay, so he would kind of like chuckle to himself.
Yeah, understandably so. And as you approach, you see a little not carriage, cart. Not cart's not the right word. Wagon. I guess wagon would be the word. That is inhabited by a Doma, presumably a family that I will put on screen. They are led by this person first and
What
foremost.
do you mean, presumably? Like, why, presumably?
I mean, how do you know they're related, other than the
Oh, I
fact?
see. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. It appears to be like, if you assume they're related, a husband and wife with a son and daughter, and yes, they're all singing this seemingly vulgar song.
Nice.
They're cheery though. They're cheery.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah. And as they approach, they hail your carriage as you approach and say in Rima, "Hey, we got carvings, we got amulets. Anything you care to buy?"
Carvings and amulets of what? I wonder.
I wonder if Anghel would be interested. Like, I wonder if he, because he's carving, if it would interest him or not at all. Do they show anything? Or do they just...
Various knickknacks, basically, that don't necessarily seem valuable in and of themselves, made of wood and metal for the most part.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
And
well...
actually, though, only Anghel would see this because, Miroslav wouldn't know what to look for. So, Anghel, can I get your careful to see if you recognize something? You don't. Okay. Them's the dice.
That's too bad. That's too bad.
It was if you recognize one of the carvings, the question. But yeah, they say we've got carvings. My son here can read your palm. We've got amulets against the evil eye. Anything you want?
Can I... Is it too late to try to change the...
It's not too late. No, if you want to improve your roll.
I mean, I don't know if it's worth it, but...
Could be.
I don't remember. Do I have 4 fate points because I got an extra, or is it just the
Yeah.
baseline at this point?
It's your base number because you guys hit a major milestone.
Right, okay. So maybe I'll use 1 then. I mean, he's carving. So he's interested in the carving?
What are you invoking?
Is that... carving? I don't remember how it's exactly phrased, but carves wood.
Tells wood to calm down.
Yeah.
Anxious and distrustful, carving wood helps, I guess.
Yeah.
Sure. Are you using it to improve your roll or to reroll?
Reroll?
Sure. Yep. Give me a reroll, please.
Oh, maybe I should have just improved it.
Same
Oh
outcome.
well, same thing.
One of the things they're holding seems familiar to you, but you can't quite place it. Like, strangely familiar.
Can he ask them about it? Where does Always Thirsty sit?
He's walking behind the carriage, jogging if needed.
Oh. Okay.
It's not comfortable for him.
Poor dude. Okay, then I guess Anghel can't ask them.
Muninn, you also hear what's going on, and with your otherworldly vision, like if you're to turn around, because obviously you can sort of see through objects with your otherworldly vision, sort of. You see 4 magical entities ahead of the carriage.
Whoa!
What?
Well, and
What the hell?
2 horses that are very normal.
Yeah.
Magical entities.
Are they new or old? Can I tell?
If you can see them, they're old. You can't see new.
Yeah, is it?
That's
Does
right.
it magical entities? Do you mean like, for instance, Mother of the Forest and stuff like that?
If you're painting with a very broad stroke, then yeah.
Like, would they be people that were or magical creatures that were awakened by the orb, basically, or something?
I mean, most of them are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely could be. There's no it doesn't sound like there's any bad commotion going on, is there?
They're insistent that hey, come check out our wares.
Okay.
I think Miroslav would just want to keep on going because
Yeah.
Can Anghel point at the carving that he thinks is familiar as
Yeah,
they're passing by?
Yeah, you can point it at it. Says, "Oh, you want this? 5 akçe, it's yours." The smallest
what?
denomination of currency.
I guess he does the universal gesture for what? Like kind of spreads his hands. I don't know. It's not in. That's very hard.
I said 5 akçe, it's yours. Can't you hear?
What is it? What does the carving look like? Can we know? Okay, whatever.
Some kind of
doesn't matter.
circle thing. He waves it around frantically. The head, quote unquote, father person.
Father person. I don't know.
Could I come around?
Can I
and...
go? Sorry.
There you go.
I just want to do something stupid. Can Anghel kind of nudge Miroslav? And try to convey that he's asking what the thing is? I don't know.
Give me, I guess, a flash to see how you convey that to Miroslav.
Okay.
I guess well enough. I don't know. Miroslav decides. Izvir decides, rather.
Miroslav would ask, say like, I think he's trying to ask what that is.
In which language do you say that?
In Domi, since I heard them speak in Domi.
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
Okay. Then they all say, "Oh," when you begin speaking at the Mendomi, and the son says, "Oh, you should join the circus at St. Paris." The quote unquote daughter says, well, "Yeah, I'm sure they'll like you. They already hired this. They already invited this frightening comedian to join them."
Oh, Lass.
Oh.
I'll keep it in mind.
The quote unquote mother says, "Are you gonna kill the damn peer back in the village up ahead?"
Then what? I didn't understand.
Damn peer.
Dampier?
Oh.
It's a thing, apparently.
sort of similar to a vampire.
Yeah.
Oh, those were the things we fought already before? Or something?
Those were the Strigoi. It's similar still, but
Okay, okay.
uh,
Anghel, they're conversing about something.
Yeah,
You're not sure if they're answering your question though.
yeah. I mean, okay.
Miroslav does not want to.
Don't say it to Anghel. Don't say it to Anghel.
Yeah, exactly.
Seeing your hesitation, the son, quote unquote, will say, well, "You see, I slept with this guy," said Markutz, who called Markutz, who said he was having some money and marital issues, and apparently there's some kind of. He said there's some kind of dampier in the village of Kova. They like kidnapped the local boyar or whatever. Are you gonna take care of that?
Why are they asking him?
Yeah.
Like, what makes them think? Unless it's a trap and they just.
I'm not much of
But
a
why would they
fighter.
think? But why would they think that we would fall for the trap? I mean, okay, maybe Anghel, but like, why? Miroslav. I mean, doesn't look strong, does he? I don't know.
I mean, if you want, you can try to roll careful to ascertain, hey, are these people hostile or like what's their like body language, intentions, whatever.
Miroslav
us
just
or
tells
just
them
Miroslav?
he's
Anyone,
not much of
anyone
a fighter.
anyone who's looking at them.
Yeah. Careful, you said, right?
Yes. Miroslav, you can't really quite tell much. Anghel, you can tell the way they're like the son is like telling a story to Miroslav. Obviously, don't understand what he's saying, but like the some of the others are like chuckling among themselves, and you don't think they're like ill-intentioned, so to say. More like they find something stupidly amusing.
Okay.
Interesting.
Doesn't inspire confidence.
Muninn, with your, I guess, careful roll, it's harder to tell like body language from your position. So,
Yeah.
and well, because your vision is very, very different. You don't sense hostility. You sense mischief, a bit of concern, but also something a bit deeper. Like, how should I word it? Like they're planning something, but not necessarily something that will be bad for you.
Okay.
At this point, anything that delays us is bad.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like... Yeah, I agree, yeah. I feel like that might be part of their plan. But whether or not that would be good or bad, I feel like that would be a bad thing. So maybe that's not part of their plan, if you know what I mean. Because it would be bad.
Yeah. Miroslav would want to get ongoing, so he'd ask Anghel, like, okay, they haven't really answered me what it is, but do you want it or do you want it not, or can we just continue on? I don't really want to.
The father says.
Stop completely.
The father says, "It's just five akche, son. Surely you have 5 akche." Again, smallest denomination of money.
Do we? Does Anghel have it? I don't know.
You do, yeah. You have again, the small currency or the really big currency, the like mid-sized
Right.
currency is what you were lacking.
Well, I guess it's not a lot. I don't know. Maybe it's a bad thing, though. Do I want it? I guess Anghel would want it if he's curious about it, because he doesn't know they're magical creatures, right?
Yeah.
Oh well. I guess. Fine.
Okay. The father extends a hand waiting for you to throw the money.
Oh god. Okay. Anghel throws the money.
Yeah. Give me, I guess, a careful to see how well you throw it. Yeah, well, accurately, no issues.
Okay. That's good, I guess.
Yeah, no issues whatsoever. They take the money and they like nod amongst themselves, and the father hides the figure behind his back, and they appear to be shuffling something behind them. And the father
What?
says, "Each of us has a figure. Pick one. Where do you think what you want is?"
What? What the fuck? I want my money back.
If you want, you can try to identify it via careful. Otherwise, of course, you'd have to pick one of them.
Okay, let's do a careful then.
I'll roll a sneaky to oppose.
No fair. What is this stupidity? God. Fine, whatever. I don't even care that much. I'm done with this.
Oi, pick one. It's yours. You paid for it. You just don't know what you paid for.
Yeah. Fine. He picks one. Whatever.
Which one?
The who are the three? There are three, right?
A 4.
Oh, all of them. Goddamn. I guess the mother. Ugh.
Okay, that's perhaps the most macabre result. She chucks you. She chucks you something. Give me, I guess, a careful to catch it.
God damn it.
Yeah, you catch it.
Yeah, now I'm careful. Good.
It's a handmade puppet that has been stabbed with a knife.
What?
They all laugh at you.
That's ominous.
That's bad luck. That's bad luck. It is, says the son.
Great.
Oh.
So happy to hear that.
The daughter says, I had it just in case you want to know. 5 actions, it's yours.
Anya can't even yell at them. God damn it. I mean, I don't know why, like, maybe it's not important and I'm just like curious about it. I don't know. Like, I don't mind paying another 5 akcho or however you pronounce that, but if they do it again, then what's the point?
I suppose there's only one way to find out if they do it again. Did you give them money? Did you give them money and then they did that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, so you can't find out until. Yeah.
Obviously, that's the point. Okay, maybe Anghel like shows them the money and then he puts out a hand.
Money first,
them to
mister.
put it.
We don't want to be cheated here.
Well, yeah, funny. So Anghel puts it back in his pocket, the money.
No,
Fuck
your
you.
loss.
No, you.
It's something real nice.
Ah, you're annoying. Angel just ignores them.
I'm sure you'd want to know what it is.
Blah.
You're gonna regret it eventually.
Blah. He puts his fingers in his ears.
The mother says, not to Anghel necessarily, but to the room, quote unquote. I can also read your palms. We also sell amulets, also against the evil eye if you want.
No.
No, we're pissed at you. Go away.
Yeah, seeing the icy reception, they say, "Your loss, your loss." The father says, "Just don't tell Loss that, you misplaced something of his. All right."
Oh,
What?
fuck.
Oh, it's losses? Well, it's his problem, whatever. I don't even care.
DoomGoblin watching this is probably like, what the fuck?
And now I have this creepy doll thanks to that.
Yeah.
They all in unison say in Domi, so only Miroslav understands. Be sure to join the circus. The circus of Ortasmos back in St. Paris. You make a killing there. It's creepy how they say that in unison.
Okay, what is even their point?
Yeah, if nothing else, they will kick their little wagon into gear and move past you.
Oh, hang on a minute.
What's up?
Izvir is muted. I don't know. Are you there? Izvir?
Oh, yeah, I was talking. I did not realize I wasn't.
Yeah.
I was muted because
we heard
you,
nothing.
you very funnily always made breaks in talking when I was talking,
We heard
and
nothing.
then talked when I stopped. So, yeah, Miroslav would just be like, "Okay, yeah, I'll remember when they said the thing about the circus in St. Paris."
Yep, fair. Yep.
And like get a move on.
Fair enough. Yeah. The wagon moves past your little troop, and they resume singing their vulgar songs.
Okay, that was
could
a
I
thing.
wave to them as we drive past?
What did you say?
Who?
What did Muninn say? Deli say?
Could I wave to them as they drive past to see how they react to me?
The daughter waves back. The son blows you a kiss.
Ooh, Muninn.
What's Muninn's reaction to being blown a kiss?
I think they're too tired to react. So
That's fair
they
enough.
just don't.
That's fair enough. Yeah. They, again, to Muninn, they definitely appear to be very, very magical in your eyes.
Yeah. That is, I mean, yeah, okay. Muninn didn't hear, just out of curiosity, not because it's going to change anything, but Muninn didn't hear the whole exchange with
You would
Lass's thing.
you would have, you would have heard it, and you would have also understood the Domi language portions, because Akesius wants you to understand as many languages as possible, so he would have imprinted that knowledge into you.
Okay.
Not necessarily that you'll always know Domi from now on, it's just that in this particular instance you did.
Okay. In which case Muninn would make a note of the circus. Why is that important? But other than that, yeah, they slump. They'll probably actually try to sleep as much as they can.
It's a bumpy road. It's difficult, but you do your best, I suppose.
Yeah.
I am going to switch over to the next map over. Though I believe this is as good a time as any, well, after I put the map there to cap off the session, if that's alright with everyone.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So while I do that, I guess thoughts on today's session just in general.
Very good.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nerve-wracking. I didn't want another fight between Muninn and Anghel.
Well, did they give Anghel the ring already?
No.
So it will probably happen.
Yeah, yeah. What the hell are you doing, Muninn?
I forgot to give it. To be fair, like when Muninn snapped out of it, I forgot all about it because of the old woman thing.
Yeah, we had other things happening.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we'll get there.
Yeah. Poor old woman, though. I hope that she doesn't die in the wilderness.
I mean, she's close to a market town. She's not in the middle of nowhere necessarily.
Oh, so they didn't drive her out of the village in the end.
Not right now, but I mean, does she?
I can manage to calm them down a little.
Yeah,
that's true.
from I'm gonna kill you to okay, leave to okay, just leave us alone, but you be like a social pariah and all that.
Poor lady.
That's actually quite poor lady, but also that's actually quite. That's one of the better endings, is what I'm trying to say. I
guess.
think,
I guess.
considering the alternatives.
I mean, Muninn was the one who calmed them down the first time, and then Anghel did the second time,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
That's true.
Well, I guess it was a joint effort, even though I don't know if Anghel would be happy about that, but okay.
Yeah. Well done, everyone.
It's just funny to me how Miroslav is just like so done with all of us.
I mean, he's just trying his best to do his job.
Yeah.
Understandable. How do you like your new gift, Muninn and co, with the stag and all that?
I love it.
It was tasty.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm excited what we will do with the pelt.
Yeah, feel free to ponder on that. Obviously you'd like need a few more specialized tools and like time to turn it into something usable.
Can you sell it as a pelt? Or do you need to do something
Yeah,
more to be able to sell it?
of course you can sell it as a pelt, but obviously it won't be as valuable.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
congrats,
like
Anghel,
the-
for eating for the first time in 2 days.
Yeah, that was really needed.
Mm.
Thanks, Arisina.
What were you going to say, Deli?
I was gonna say I really like the cloak. When you the charisma cloak, when you initially were setting up the. It's funny because when you initially were setting up the whole interaction with Arisina, well, no, not Arisina, Toxicities, I was really nervous that you were gonna bring in Nyctelios and that would have been really annoying. That would have been really annoying for me because I want to have a chat with her and I can't right now. So the whole time until Akesius told me what was going on, I had my head in my hands IRL. I was like, oh no, like what have I done?
Wait, you
But-
still want to have a chat with her? Even after what
Yeah,
happened
yeah.
at the party?
Yeah, after what she did to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a plan, but obviously I can't say it because would probably when the time comes that we meet her, I'll probably say it out loud above board anyway. But I feel like I
If you
need
can.
to, yeah. But I feel like I need to RP it as much as I can to play into it, if that makes sense. To play into the plan.
Sure.
And it will all make sense if it goes to, or whether or not it goes to plan. It will all make sense afterwards because I'll explain what I mean when we get there.
Yeah, well, duly noted. What else is there to say? I'm looking forward to it. No promises as to whether it will work, obviously.
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
And good job on converting your first village over, I guess.
Eh,
Ah, yeah,
Yeah. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the idea maybe we've established this 100 times, or maybe I don't know. Isn't it the whole thing of like, it's definitely in the short story, but the more people that the more people that worship a god, the stronger they are, right? And
Oversimplifying it, yes. Oversimplifying it by quite a bit.
okay. But following that logic, the fact that I've converted a whole village, and this is probably only the first, is concerning.
yes. Yes. Maybe I should have done more to prevent it, but I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? I guess the next thing, thoughts on this little wandering troop that you met on the road?
I mean, I guess they were just kind of tricksters or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what was magical about, like, why they were magical or what the point of them is. Because they didn't have to be magical in order to trick people.
Yeah.
So,
There's
don't know.
obviously things that are yet to be revealed, of course.
mhm.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Also-
poor Lass, we lost his thing. What was it even? I don't even, like, is it something we knew about?
Who knows?
Okay, well, whatever. I tried
Um,
for a little bit.
Yeah.
Something like that. Thoughts on the little item that you now got from them, Anghel?
Yeah, very unhappy with it. I don't know. Maybe Anghel will try to pull the knife out. I don't know. Make it look like less morbid.
Yeah. Quite. What were you going to say, Deli?
I was just thinking, I wonder what would happen if you try to pull the knife out. If it might be magically inclined.
Maybe.
I was thinking the band kind of seemed a little bit like Fae-esque. Like, you know how the fairies are like, oh, like they are very much, how do I put it? The way that they talk to people is like, oh, don't forget the circus, don't forget the circus. It's almost like pixie, like Fae kind of vibes. So I wonder if that's their, not origin, but you know what I mean. But I'm interested to see how they intertwine with, because they seemed very interested in St. Paris. in general.
I'm interested in the circus
Yeah,
in particular.
and yeah, that especially. Knowing who Lass is as well, and that he, excuse me, sorry, and that he's going to St. Paris. That's interesting as well.
You already
Or
know
that
that.
he's
You already knew that Lars was heading there.
yeah, but more so, it's interesting that they know that, and they obviously think it's well. I assume that they think it's significant. Did I say significant?
I guess they knew. Somehow they knew that we knew Lars. That's weird.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm assuming that because they said his name, like we should know him. But maybe they were just like, if you meet someone named Lars, just tell him you. And it meant something to us. But maybe I don't know. I'm thinking too much.
It felt like they, to me at least, it felt like they knew that we know who
Yeah.
he is.
Yeah, that's what I thought first.
But
Okay.
again, that's probably assuming. But I feel like that's a strong correlation, but not necessarily causation.
Yeah. Not much more I can say there. Oh yeah, Izvir, you're back. Hi.
Hi. I keep muting myself when I need to blow my nose, and then I forget to unmute myself.
No worries. But if you wanted to say something and we didn't hear it, please go ahead.
It was said anyway, so it's
Okay.
no big deal.
Fair enough. Fair enough. What is there anything else that happened today that we ought to discuss? I guess I'll you go ahead, easier. You go ahead.
I'm so tempted to, at some point, let one of the centaurs introduce Miroslav, just because Miroslav is also, while he is scared, he's also kinda curious. Yeah.
Curious about what?
That would be spoilers.
About the name.
Curious about the name, his name. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure what to make of that.
I was going to say something, but that's too much of a spoiler. Hence, I'll shut up.
Yeah.
Like it almost sounds like he doesn't know his own name. I don't know. But anyway, I was gonna say that you're assuming the centaurs are going to show up anytime soon again.
I don't know.
Well, you
Might
did
be.
see a big, I don't want to say herd, a big group of them head through the forests, like in the vague same-ish direction that you guys are heading. Not like correlating to you guys heading there. It's just that's where they were heading.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't.
Sorry,
No,
I was
you
just
go
gonna
ahead.
ask. They belong to Arisina?
Nope. Most of them belong to Cassius
Okay, yeah, that's what I was wondering. Okay.
or Hypistos, Cassius' father. Just the one belonged to Arisina.
Toxides?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Cool. Because I remembered that they belong to a few people, but I didn't remember who. Okay.
The only thing I wanted to mention was, again, I did not expect you guys to still be in that village by noon. So, yeah, that's why Arisina didn't show up, even though she promised she would, and instead her emissary did.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
That's fair enough.
She's not a people person, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't have much else to add, so anything else from any of you?
No.
No.
Yeah, not from me, I don't think.
Okay. Then, dear viewers, thank you for watching and listening to us. Let's see what these people are up to. Apparently, we're going in reverse alphabetical order, meaning that Show&Tell ought to go first and talk about herself and what she's doing, etc., etc. Please go ahead, Show&Tell.
Yeah, so I'm Show&Tell, and I have a YouTube channel, or a few channels, where I make reactions, and yeah, I'm having fun. If you want to join me, you're welcome.
Quite, and do so. Thank you very, very much, Show&Tell. Then, of course, according to this reverse alphabetical order, we would have Izvir. Izvir, could you please? Yeah, go ahead.
I'm Izvir, or is virtually a goblin. I'm a goblin doll VTuber over on Twitch, where if I stream, mostly stream art, but also games. And my commissions are also open, at least partially. And yeah, if you want some art, take a look at my VTuber.
Indeed. Do so. His art's great. You've seen it also a few times throughout this series. Thank you very, very much, Izvir. Then, of course, we would have Dely. Dely, could you please go ahead and talk about yourself and what you're doing?
Of course, hello everyone, I'm Dely. I'm a mushroom VTuber on twitch.tv. You can find me there and in my Discord server on the magic link on screen. Stream variety when I can, which has been a long while, but I mean, hopefully soon, maybe, we'll get back into it.
Hopefully. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you very, very much, Dely. As for me, dear viewers, I was your Dungeon Master, Game Master, Teeironor. I do this series. It's quite a lot of fun. I also do another series for a different group of people called Beacon in the Dark at this point because we're in season 3 and we changed the names there, unlike in this campaign, funnily enough. But yeah, it's fun in a different way. Would also recommend it. Other than that, as usual, thank you, dear viewers, for watching and listening to us. We'll be skipping next week. As for our schedule afterwards, I'll keep you all posted on Blue Sky. Yeah, hopefully we'll be back sooner rather than later. Other than that, we'll see you when we'll see you. Have a good one, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.